What is up, everybody? Happy Friday. What is going on? It is Friday the 9th, February 9th. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. My name is Henry Eisenstein. I'm a real estate investor, broker, and mentor to many. And I'm here to show you that if you just know what to say on these real estate cold calls, you can make a lot of money. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're going to make some cold calls starting right now. We'll just click start and let's get rocking. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We're going to get rocking.
You called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Goodbye. Cool. Anyways, we're gonna talk about a lot of cool stuff today. So let me know where you're tuning in from. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it very, very much. What I want to talk about today is, number one, prospecting. Number two, we got an event coming up later this week. And number three, there was a crazy interview with Tucker Carlson that was posted yesterday that I think was just freaking mind-blowing. So I want to talk about that as well. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. It means the freaking world to me. It's Henry Eisenstein here, and all I care about is helping you guys make more money in 2024. That's why I put out my content. I just like helping people, right? That's what this is all about. So, hey, Mark. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Polk Street in Guttenberg. How you doing? Doing great, thank you. I just was giving you a call today because my partner and I just sold a building locally, and I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling your building. Got it. Okay, I guess I have the wrong number. My apologies. Take care. Interesting how they say yes. Like, yeah, you are the right person. You are not the right person, and you will be deleted. What is up, everybody? So we're going to talk about a couple very interesting things. I'm going to give you my take, give you my thoughts. Love to at least, I want to hear your thoughts. Is what this is all about. Obviously representing Mr. Patrick Bet David Valuetainment. Hey, Frank.
Hello. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, Frank. This is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on 71st Street in Guttenberg. How you doing?
And where? In Jersey?
New Jersey. Yeah. The one on 71st Street.
No, we don't do anything in Jersey. We're in Long Island.
Oh, you're in the Long Island area. Okay, cool. I mean, listen, I'm a real estate investor. My partner and I just sold a building locally, and I was just curious if you'd be at all open to selling your building in Long Island. Would you sell any one of the buildings in Long Island you have?
No, that thing is gone. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone. You sold off everything?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, listen, I appreciate your time. But have a good one, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye-bye. You got to match the accent. You got to have some fun with it. So a couple things I want to talk about. Let's talk about prospecting real fast. Guys, we're on February 9th. I mean, it is crazy how fast this year is flying by. By the way, today's session is only going to be 1 hour. We're going to go 1 hour today because I'm actually flying to New York. I'm going to go hang out with our boy Frank from Long Island. No, my grandmother's 90th birthday, so I'm flying in today, leaving Sunday. What I want to talk about is prospecting. So many of you are reaching out to me and you're talking about what your goals are, what you're looking to achieve. And so many of you guys are like, there's a lot of people who are telling me like, hey, I'm just not making the money I want to be making.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Let me delete this number.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
And it's like, if you're not making the amount of money you want to be making, there's only so many reasons why that is. I mean, let's just call a spade, right? So many of you are not making the amount of calls you need to be making, right? So many of you are not generating an appropriate amount of leads that you need to be generating on any given week in order to have a good month or a good quarter, right? So many of us are not writing up, the letters of intent, right? Like you don't write up enough letters of intent, right? Maybe you don't set up enough appointments. Right? Maybe you're not setting enough letter of intent. Maybe you're not setting up enough appointments, right? Maybe you're not conducting enough appointments. Hello, Deborah. And she's gone. Right? So it's like, guys, we're on February 9th right now. If you guys want to make $100,000 this year, that means you must have already at this point earned over $10,000. If you've earned over 10, I call it 12 grand, right? If you've earned over $12,000 so far in 2024, your goal was 100 grand, you're on track for your goals. Hey, Deborah?
Oh. Deborah?
Yeah, I was looking for Deborah. Yeah, the property owner of a building on Essex Avenue.
I'm sorry. Again? Tell me again.
I was looking for the property owner. Uh,
You looking for Deborah?
yes, I was looking for Deborah, the property owner of a building on Essex Avenue.
No.
Got it. Thanks. Have a great day.
It's just
Gotta explain myself like 17 times. So, it's like, guys, like if you're not on track for your goals, there's only so many reasons why you're not on track for your goals, right? Like, again, let's call a spade, right? It's okay to say you're not making enough calls. It's okay to say you're not putting in the work. It's okay to say you're a little bit light on your commitments. Your standards are too low. It's okay to admit that. What's not okay is saying that you're doing a great job when you're not, right? It's just you're not helping anybody, right? It's only you against you. It's only about you and the person in the mirror, right? Like, that's what the competition is. It's you and the person in the mirror. So it's like if you're not doing the work, you got nobody else to blame, right? You know, we're going to talk about Tucker Carlson's Putin interview in a little bit. We're going to do that in a little bit. I want to talk about it today because I think it was very, very interesting. I'm going to tell you my biggest takeaways. This is not about taking sides about any of that, so I just want to be very blunt. But I am going to give you my 2 cents and my biggest takeaways from the interview. I think it was a very, very interesting interview. I've actually never heard anything on, like, I mean, obviously I've seen a ton of media. We're going to talk about that. But I've never seen something like this about him. So it's just very interesting. I have a lot of interesting takeaways. I want to get your feedback. I want to hear what you had to think, what you guys had to say. So, guys, we're on February 9th, right? If we just February 9th, if you're not making the amount of money you want to be making, if you're not doing the work you need to be putting in, right? Like, again, I'm doing 75 hard. I got 250, 50-ounce water bottles right here. I'm trying to up level myself in every part. Hey, Ramon. I'm like preaching to these people. You like that? Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. I'm looking for Ramon, please. Okay. Is there a better phone number I can call him on? My name is Henry. I was looking for Ramon to talk to him about some real estate.
What company are you calling from?
I have my own company, so it's a small investment company. Local, yeah. I was calling him about some real estate. Is he there? Okay. Okay, great. I'll give him a call. Thank you so much. Bye now. Do you like it? He just gave me his phone number. Boom. Let's go through some of the questions, by the way, before we get into all the craziness with the interview. Hey, Henry, you're the best.
And forwarded to voicemail.
I appreciate that very much. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks for being blunt and brutal, because we definitely need a slap. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. Hey, hello, Ramon.
Yes.
Ramon, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Clifton Avenue in Newark. How you doing? Doing great. Thank you. I was just calling you because my partner and I just sold a building locally, and we're looking to do a 1031 exchange. And I was curious if you'd consider selling the property you have here on Clinton.
Not right now. No.
I mean, even if you got a great price for it?
What is the price for it?
Well, look, that's why I'm calling you. Listen, I just did a 1031. We got to move a couple $1 million. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of phone calls like this. I'm definitely probably not the first person to call you. Do you happen to have like some type of number in mind that maybe if you got it, you at least would consider it?
No, I haven't thinking about things right now. That's why I don't have any number.
No, that's fine. That makes sense. No. Have you look? And again, I know you're not looking to sell it because obviously, if you're interested in selling it, it'd probably be on the market right now. But I'm saying I have to make an offer on something, right? I have to buy something for tax purposes, so I figured I could at least try to give you some type of offer, right, and see what you think about it.
Bro, you got at least let me call in and I will call you. I'm gonna give you your number or.
Yeah, that's fine. You can. No, that's fine. Listen, if you want to, that's fine.
Like a couple of hours, and I will call you and then call you back.
What is his name?
Okay. Hector.
Hector. Okay, and look, between you and I, like I don't have a realtor, so like this is just me calling you as a buyer. But if you want to get Hector involved, let's actually.
I don't have something for sale. I don't have anything for sale. I'm not ready. If I want to sell, you know, in a couple of months, I'm not ready right now.
No, that's fine. No, look, that's fine. I appreciate that a lot, Roman.
Yeah, he would contact you, and he would send you the listing. Maybe you like.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. I mean, sounds like a plan. And look, and last thing, real fast, Ramon. Let me do this. Can I get your? Is it possible if I can get your email? This way, I can at least try to send you an offer in writing. This way, at least you have some details on me. Oh, let me just write this down one more time. Hold on, my pen's not working. Give me 1 second. Yep. Okay, you got it. Thank you, Ramon. I'll send you some details as well, and I look forward to speaking with Hector. Thank you. Yep. Take care. All right, cool. I mean, listen, first call down. He's not interested in selling. It's all good, but he's going to connect me with his broker, which I'm not exactly. Oh God, please don't tell me I just copy and pasted the whole page. I think I did. Oh dear. I think I copy and pasted the whole page. That's funny. That's really funny, actually. Because now my screen's frozen. I accidentally was trying to copy paste his name, and I think I actually copy pasted the entire Mojo screen. I don't know how that even happened. Anyways, so let me go back to some of these real quick. These comments while my screen is frozen. Yeah. What's up, Henry? It's off topic, but in regards to residential, do you have any same investor mindset lens as I do in commercial real estate? 100%, by the way. Yes, 100%. Same investor lens for the most part. I'm always trying to find good deals, of course. But a lot of the time in residential real estate, it's going to be important that you just go for listings, like very, very important. And then when they give you a price of what they would consider selling it for, if it's a great price, then you find a way to buy it. How was my first 2 years of real estate? I think I never made more than 40 grand in my first 2 years of real estate. It was kind of tough. Didn't have any guidance. Cole says Chiefs are 49ers. Well, if we're going to go with the political bullshit that's going on, we're going to say the Chiefs are going to win. If we're going to say actual performance-wise, it might be the Niners. The Niners are playing like crazy this year, but we'll see. After you get a seller lead, can you walk us through the exact steps you take when pitching the deal to a buyer? And what does your email look like that I would pitch a seller lead to your buyer base? What's all the information that you include? Okay, we'll talk about all that today. And yes, absolutely everything was copy and pasted from Mojo. I mean, I have to delete all this. Give me 1 second. I don't even know how this happened. My computer's like, Henry, this is really weird. Why did you do this? And I would agree that I have no idea why I did that. Oh my goodness. How did all of this even occur? Oh my goodness. This is like freaking 10 pages of bullshit, which is copied and pasted. Right? Give me 1 minute here. All right. Much better. Oh my God. Like just so much crap here. Give me 1 second. Oh, okay. I'm back. Here we go. Okay. Sorry, I actually copy pasted. I'm cold calling while we're doing all this, right? Like this is how we multitask at its finest. Okay. So I'm going to do two things. So I'm going to say send an offer. It looks like it's 17 units. Offer $2.5 million. And that's it. Let me just grab his cell phone number to make sure I grab it. And we're going to keep it going. So what I would do is just to kind of give you some reference, right? A big thing that's important to do is that you can't just send somebody information and expect them to review it on their own time, right? Because what happens is that if you send a deal to an investor and say, hey, what do you think? What's going to happen is that they're going to give you some crazy, ridiculous BS answers half the time, right? But if you call somebody up and say, listen, man, I got a good deal. Let me give it, do you have 2 minutes to review it? Do you have 5 minutes to review it with me? They go, yeah, what's the deal? And you walk them through it. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I see possible. This is where it's at today. This is what I see possible for it in the future, right? Talking about, future value. So understanding like, well, this is what the rents are at now. This is what I think I can do with rents. This is what the occupancy looks like. And this is what I think I can do with the occupancy.
Mailbox that has not been set up.
Right. Really painting a good picture for them as to why you think you can do what you're saying you can do. Why is it a good deal today? Well, based off of day one purchasing, it's actually going to be a really good price, or, because, you can increase the income, you can, their expense ratios are terrible because of, they're paying a ton of money for repairs, but we can come in and fix this, and this, so we can lower the repair costs. Right now everybody's on gross leases. We could put everybody on triple net leases. Like, you have to paint the picture. You can't just say, here's a deal. What do you think? Like, they're not going to, unless it's a steal, they're probably not going to make an offer with you. But when you call them up and say, I got something interesting, let me review it with you. Let me go through the documents with you. Let me go through the offering memorandum. This is why I think it's a good deal. This is why I think you could do this, this, and this. This is what the comps look like. This is what the lease comps look like. The rental comps look like. Like, that is going to allow you to make or get them more interested in the deal. And you're probably going to get more offers. Because then they can say, like, well, it's probably not for me. Like, okay, listen, I hear you. And guess what? I think, other than the price, is there any other reason why you think it might not be for you? Well, it's really just the price. I think the price is too high. I agree with you. I think the price is too high as well. Can you tell me why you think the price is too high, and at what price you would make an offer at? That's the important piece. Make an offer. Make an offer of some price. Because it doesn't make any sense as to why people don't make offers on every property. I make an offer on every property, right? Like, at any property, anywhere, I will make an offer on it, but it's just going to be dependent on my terms, right? And my price. So we talked a little bit about prospecting. You got to get your standards up. You got to raise your level of commitment. We never lower the target, right? If your goal is to make $100,000 and you didn't make any money so far this year, you're definitely not on track for your $100,000. However, it doesn't mean that you can't make $1 million in the next, 10 and a half months. It does not mean that at all, right? You just got to raise your standards. If you raise your standards, raise your level of commitment, you will achieve anything you want to achieve, because you have to want it as badly as you want to breathe, right? What is going on with this dialer? Let me click out of it because it's like stuck. For whatever reason, it looks stuck. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to reset the page. Going back into the dialer. Go back here, right where I left off. Okay, let's rock. Okay, back to go. So that's that. Now, number 2, if you're interested in joining me at we're going to start doing a monthly mastermind, private mastermind. Okay, it's not going to be live. It's a private mastermind. It's Tuesday, February 3rd. Okay, it's actually in the description down below. You can register it for right now. It's the second link in the description down below. If you want to learn about commercial real estate sales and business strategies to earn an extra $100,000 this year, okay, I'm going to give you everything I got. Okay, it's going to be like a 2 to 3 hour seminar, webinar-esque thing, right? It's going to be all on Zoom. You'll get all the links and all the details that you need down in the description down below. Make sure you click on that and get your spot right away. We are going to max out the seats. We are going to sell out the seats. And by the way, it's free. I don't know if I said that yet, but it is free. If you want to learn how to make an extra $100,000 this year in the commercial real estate business, you must be there. We're going to have a couple guest speakers. It's going to be a lot of great content. I'm super excited about it. But you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn exactly how you can add an extra $100,000 this year to your bottom line. If you want to learn how to make an extra $100,000, you definitely need to be on the session. I think you guys are going to love it. I think you're going to love it. I'm going to just skip a bunch of these and see if they are continuing to dial, because for whatever reason, this dialer is acting up a little weird today. Okay, cool. So register for that. I'm going to teach you how, for lead generation tactics, my follow-up strategies, pitching deals, underwriting deals, what's going on with interest rates. I'm going to have a good friend of mine who I buy a lot of deals with, very successful guy. Mortgage officer, commercial real estate lender, does hard money, does all these types of, financing strategies. We're going to have him come on, talk about interest rates, what he's expecting, what he's going to see in this year, what is he seeing in the world of interest rates, in the worlds of loans, the regulations, all that kind of stuff.
Any key to continue.
Interesting. So I'm actually going to delete this phone number because that definitely means that it's probably a wrong number.
Goodbye.
Goodbye is right. Ta-ta. Yeah. So anyways, so much more stuff. We're going to talk to you about buying real estate, underwriting deals, making offers, the whole 9 yards.
Hello, you've reached John Cortell at 845-222-6910.
Well, you are a wrong number. Yeah. So, anyways, the last thing I want to talk about. Let's talk about this Tucker Carlson, Vladimir Putin.
Forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Let's talk about this interview. If you did not see the interview, it's on YouTube under Tucker Carlson's whatever. You should go check it out. So, my biggest takeaway is that the media is full of shit. My biggest takeaway about this, it has nothing to do with Putin, right? My biggest takeaway is that the media in America is bullshit. Okay? Most media is fake. Most media is bullshit. It's all owned by, a bunch of these people who have their own freaking agenda, because it is just wild to me what was portrayed of who he is.
Has been forwarded to voicemail.
Like, they talk about, all these things about him, and I just did not get that vibe. I'm not saying I like the guy, I'm not saying I love the guy, I'm not saying I hate him, not saying I like him, I'm not saying anything. I just, like, what I believe here is that it was such an interesting interview. I would watch it. The first 30 minutes is really strange. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, the first 30 minutes is really strange, but then the remaining part of the interview is actually fantastic. I really did actually enjoy it. Tucker did a fantastic job. Kudos to you, Tucker. Love your content. But it is just so bullshit. Like, the media today in America is full of lies and full of just absolute nonsense that is trying to get you to be fearful, to get you to, to trust in the word of the media. I think it's such crap, right? Like, the media is just, it's such crap, guys. Like, it's like the bullshit articles that we see about, real estate, like commercial real estate is the real estate market's collapsing and all this BS. Guys, it's not going anywhere, right? Like, it's just so much journalism BS. And I'm just here to make a stand for, like, guys, like, hey, Rudy.
Hello?
I was looking for Mr. Daniels.
He's not here
Okay.
at the moment.
Okay. Is there a better phone number I can reach him at?
I couldn't even tell you because I don't even know who Mr. James is. I'm just security.
Oh, you're just okay. Got it. All right. No worries. Sorry about that. I have a wrong number. Take care. So it's just, guys, like, be careful where you get your news from. Be careful who you listen to. Be careful of who your mentors are, because it is just freaking nuts to me. Like, the media today, it's just gotten so bad when it comes to just such crap fake news. Unbelievable. Like, all they care about is ratings. All they care about is you clicking on something and, and buying something. Yeah. Hey, Omar.
Yes.
Yeah, Omar, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Broadway in Patterson. How you doing?
It's not for sale, right?
Listen, I know it's not for sale. Obviously, if it was for sale, you'd have it on the market, right? So, look, I was calling you because my partner and I are going through a 1031 exchange. We have to move some money. It's, quite a few $1 million. I need to find a 1031 exchange property, and I was just curious if you had anything you might consider selling.
I don't have anything.
Got it. I mean, even if you got a crazy, ridiculous price for it.
They gave me an offer $2 million. I don't want to sell it.
You don't want to sell. I mean, how many apartments is it there? 10 apartments. Got it. And then the retail on the bottom. Well, question, do you buy other stuff in Patterson, or do you just like to sit tight?
No, I'm not buying. I moved to California.
You're in California. Okay. So I'm just curious. Is there any reason why you're keeping all the real estate in Jersey if you live in California?
I don't have to answer you about the whole question you give.
Listen, you don't have to answer anything. If you want to hang up on me, you can. That's fine.
You don't have to waste my time in the morning and call me on 7 in California. It's early in the morning.
Listen, I was assuming you were in Jersey, so it'd be 10:30. But listen, I'm not here to bother you. I'm here to spend a few $1 million so I don't get taxed by the IRS. Why don't I do this?
I don't want to answer any more questions. Have a nice day.
Okay, have a great day, my friend. Thanks. Guys, nice and friendly in the morning. We appreciate it. Listen, I'm okay with all of what he said. I agree with everything he said. He's not interested. He doesn't want to answer my question. That's fine. But what's interesting is that he stays on the phone. That's why I feel like I'm talking to you guys and you're like, well, they said they don't want to sell it. Keep asking more questions because not everybody's like this guy. And some of them will actually go into doing deals with you. Right? This is a 12-month follow up. Okay, and then we move on. That's it. We move on to the next lead. Yeah, so all I'm saying when it comes to the media is go freaking get your own information. Go get go make up your own mind versus
Please try again.
versus just listening to somebody else's opinion. I want to get a bunch of opinions and I want to listen to content. I want to analyze data. I want to have my own opinions on things.
Forwarded to an automated voice.
Right? Like I think it's BS when people go like, "Oh, well, the media says this." Screw the media. Screw the media. Okay? I'm here to say, come up with your own opinions. Not everything you see on the news is accurate. I'm not here to get political. I'm not here to get, in any type of weird fight with anybody. I'm here to say, just come up with your own opinions. I don't care. Hey, Rick, come up with your own opinions. I respect your opinions, and I'm sure and I hope you would appreciate and respect my own. Right? That's the whole point here, guys. It's like, come up with your own opinions. Like watch content, understand, learn, do the research yourself. Because instead of having, the media going out and saying like, oh, well, the real estate world is collapsing and all this debt's coming due and, get out of the industry. It's a terrible time to be in real estate. All this crap. It's like, guys, go do the research, make your phone calls. You're going to be okay. If you don't make your phone calls and if you don't make phone calls, the easiest way to screw yourself and then have no success in the real estate business, don't make any phone calls, don't generate any leads, don't make any offers, period, end of story. Don't network, don't try to improve your mindset, right? I mean, come on, right? If you want to screw up your year in 2024, it's not hard, right? Just don't do the things that work. Don't make calls, don't generate, don't have conversations, don't generate leads. Don't submit offers. Don't try to pitch a listing. Don't do any of that kind of stuff, right? If you want to screw up your year, do all of that. But if you want to have a successful year, regardless of what the media says, I mean, this is hello? This is just a rude awakening. If you have not watched the interview, it is a great interview. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I was looking for the property owner of the building on Bragall Avenue in Newark. I have the wrong number. No worries. Yeah, this is just a bunch of numbers. 310. I don't even know what zip code that is. 310. Noah says, oftentimes I get the general info from the seller. Should I just underwrite the deal to the best of my ability and then pitch the ballpark underwriting? You don't always have to submit offers, by the way, on the very first phone call. You can take a day or two or three to underwrite it, take some time, really understand the numbers, and then come back with an offer a few days later. That is perfectly fine. Okay? You can 100% do that. You don't have to make an offer on the very first phone call. I don't make offers on every single first phone call. I'm just skipping this guy. This is all 310 numbers. Can't be accurate. It's as accurate as the media. Okay? That phone number was as accurate as the media. Right? Listen, guys, the event, we're hosting an event on February 27th. I'm going to literally teach you how to make an extra $100,000 this year. Okay? Add an extra $100,000 to your bottom line. Listen, guys, if you ever see people holding this kind of money, it's fake. This is fake money. Okay? If you look here. Hey, hello?
Please leave your message for.
This is fake money. Who the hell would just have hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash doing nothing? If you look, it says copy right there. Copy. Right? There's another side. I think it says copy over here as well, right? Copy. Right? This is fake cash. A friend of mine had a huge, awesome party. And it was casino themed. So I brought a bunch of cash in. And it was funny. Everyone thought it was real. I was throwing 10K bands at people. It was hilarious. Right? Yeah, 3 to 5 p.m. Thank you. Yeah, Rudy. 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Hello?
Hi, yes.
Yeah, I was looking for the property owner of a building on Adams Avenue in Elizabeth. Wrong number. All right, I'm deleting your contact information so I never call you again. Ta-ta. But anyways, so I bought all this fake money, but then I was like, oh, I just use it for content purposes. I have a few $100,000, right? I got 100. Let's see what we got. Another 100. I actually bought $1 million of this stuff. 300. I got 300 grand.
Customer you have called.
300K.
Available to take your call. Please leave a message at.
Yeah. So, what I want to share with you is that I'm going to share with you exactly how you can make an extra 100 grand, real money, not fake money, a real $100,000. What's actually wild though is that this looks super real. Like if you look at, let me take $100 out, because if you want to make here, ready? Let me take an actual 100, okay, a real 100 where it does not say fake on it, and then if you take another one of these dollars, which I'm just going to take one of these dollars. Up. Hello, Alan.
Press 1 now to continue this call in English.
Para continuar.
See, look, what's funny is like this is just what happened when I tried to pull out a dollar bill. Okay, this is fake as the news. Okay, this is real. Hey, Jeff.
Please leave your message for
Let's take an actual dollar bill out because that just ripped in half. Right, but it's like, guys, if you want to learn how to make an extra a real $100,000 this year, okay? I've been very fortunate. I'm 29 this year. We're on track to make about somewhere between $4 and $5 million. My goal is 10. I got to raise my standard a little bit, but I want to show you that if you make some actual true adjustments in your business and in your life, you can make an extra 100 grand. Hello?
Hello, yeah.
And I hung up already. I was just waiting for this guy to answer me. Anyways, right? Like this is what all the rest of the gurus are: fake news, fake money. This is what they literally. It's all fake. The jets are fake. All these people, it's all fake. That's what they post about. It's like, here's my fake success.
Hello.
Hey, Alan.
Yeah.
Alan, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building out on Hill Street in Morristown. How you doing?
About what about? Is there a problem?
There's no problem, my friend. Listen, I was calling you because my partner and I actually just sold a property locally, and we're looking to do a 1031 exchange. And I was just giving you a call to see if you'd be totally against selling the property.
No, I don't think that. I'm not ready to sell it after 40-some years. I'm not ready.
Did you have a time frame in which you'd be at least open to selling it? I'm not here to waste your time. I just figured I'd give you a call.
No, not ready. It's just not. Send me some information. I can't talk about it right now.
No, it's okay. Hold on. Let me just grab what's your email, and I can at least send you an email. And he hung up on me. Send me some information. How am I supposed to send you some information when you don't even give me your email, Alan? What are you doing, Alan? All right, let me just take down this guy's phone number. He said, after 40 years, I'm still not ready to sell it. Okay. That makes no sense to me. But I'd like to buy a property. I don't even know what kind of property it is, but wants me to send him some information. I don't even have his email. Whatever. On to the next. Let me delete the number so nobody else calls him, including myself. That'd just be a waste of freaking time. Let me just delete all the phone numbers because obviously that was an accurate number. This is the best way to do it. Clean the list while you're calling, guys. Like, delete all the bad numbers out of the account. This is the best way to do it. Am I leaving pre-recorded voicemails? Yes, and it's literally the same exact thing that I say in my script. Hey, I'm a local investor looking to move some money for tax purposes. Just curious if you'd be at all open to selling. If you're open to selling, please give me a call back when you have a moment. My phone number. That's it. That's the simplicity of it, people. Hello, Hirsch.
he's not available. Can I take a message?
Yeah, my name is Henry, and I was calling him about a building on Jersey Avenue.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Well, you made it seem like he was interested in speaking with me. I'm just like, it's okay. I'm not taking this too seriously right now. But I want to share with you because like all this stuff, like this is so much about just doing your homework, right? Do your freaking homework, right? By the way, we have a bunch of questions here. Rudy says, what time is the event? It's February 27th from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sean again asking pre-recorded voicemails. 100% of the time we drop a voicemail. Cole says, have you ever been a part of a development deal? How long
We are not available now.
How long did the closing take from the day you got a buyer to seller to agree on a price to the time you get the money was in your pocket? So let's see. Only development deals that I've ever been a part of were already fully approved dirt. So it was a little bit different, right? Like, because it wasn't really, it didn't take that long because it was already fully approved. But when you're buying, so like it was like a normal 60-day closing. Maybe even been faster than that. But what happens is when you have a development deal and it's just dirt and there's no approvals, okay, that's the problem. Okay, that is the problem where you have or not a problem, but we're going to take some time.
The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Right, it's going to take some time to close that. Like, take some time to, because typically what's going to happen is that it's going to be contingent upon getting approval. So you have to spend 6 months, a year to get approvals, and then it's going to be, you go through a due diligence period after you get approvals to make sure everything's good. If they didn't do the due diligence period while they were in contract, while they're waiting on it, make sure the land's good. I mean, there's no contamination, the environmentals are clean, all their financial due diligence, all that kind of stuff. Like, that's why it takes, 6 months to a year, maybe 2 years to close on those types of deals. So again, if you're looking at doing development deals, just know you're asking for deals to take a very, very long time to close. That's what you're asking for. Okay. Yeah.
When you have finished recording,
Noah says, do you prepare an offering memorandum, an OM, for pitching buyers when you only have basic information, provided that the seller is on the phone, like rough gross income and basic information over the phone? You don't need to have an OM to send something out, man. Like, you could just have some preliminary information, everything typed out in a nice, clean email or a text note. I mean, it's not like the only way you can submit an offer or pitch a deal is by having it in an offering memorandum or all these presentation slides or PDF documents, right? But yeah, with some basic information, you can still call up a buyer and pitch a deal, right? You don't need to have everything. So as you can see, this is some fake ass money, all the fake money, like the fake news we have in America, all the fake news, all BS crap, right? It's as fake as this cash. But it's cool because what I like to see about this is that it puts money in perspective. This is actually why I like it so much. It puts money into perspective, right? It's like, guys, do you understand? Like, this is what $100,000 actually looks like. I mean, it's probably actually a little bit bigger because the real dollar bills are slightly larger than this. But this is what $100,000 looks like, people. Like, this is fake money, so I'm not trying to claim anything. But this is what $100,000 actually looks like. You can hold it in your hand. If you want to make $200,000, you can literally hold it in two hands, right? Like, this is $200,000, guys. This is what put money in perspective. Like, we work so hard, right? A lot of people work so hard at corporate jobs to make less than $100,000, okay? To make less than $100,000, which is just so freaking mind-boggling, right? It's like, guys, think about it like this, right? Let me take these rubber bands.
voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
It's like, right? Like, I'm taking the rubber bands off so I can show you. This is what, this is, if you're making $100,000 a year, this is $10,000, guys. This little fugazi, tiny little thing here is $10,000. Okay. This is just to put some freaking perspective on what money looks like. It's like, guys, like, I was making Hello, Aaron.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, Aaron. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you have on Jewett Avenue in Jersey City. How you doing?
My name's Henry.
Got it. Okay.
Wrong number.
It sounds like I have the wrong number. No worries. Thanks. Well, at least you're telling me up front, so I'm not blabbering on, right? I made $137,000. So the first year I made over $100,000. I made $137,000 in real estate. Okay, I was 23 years old. I made $137,000. That's a little bit more than $10,000 a month. This is what $10,000 looks like, guys. This is it. This is what $10,000 is, which is freaking mind-boggling to me because we all chase this money. And there's so many of us. We're at the very beginning of our career, right? The very let's see if this person answers me. Right at the beginning of our career. I was looking for Aaron, please. Aaron Halberstam.
Aaron who? Who?
Aaron Halberstam. I have the wrong. I probably have the wrong. I probably have the. I mean, is he there, or do I probably have the wrong number? I'm looking for his cell phone number.
Yeah, you probably have the wrong number.
All right, sorry about that. Have a great day. Move on, people. Stop trying to make shit happen, right? Guys, like, don't stop saying people's names, by the way. I think it's very important to say people's names in the scripting, right? But it's like so many of us want to earn 100 grand in our first year, right? Like, this is what everybody's first intention is. Like, I want to make 100 grand. Hey, Jeff?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi, Jeff. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you have on Webster Avenue in Jersey City. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. I was calling you because my partner and I actually just sold the property locally, and we're looking to do a 1031 exchange. So I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the building.
Which building are you talking about?
205 Webster.
205 Webster.
It's a multifamily building.
Yeah. I forgot how many units it has. I'm driving. I don't really remember.
No, it's okay. I mean, look, I don't. Maybe it's not this one that you might be interested in selling, but look, I got to move some money for a 1031, so I figured I'd give you a call and see if you'd consider selling one of the multis.
Yeah, I guess that, not really in this environment. I just feel like with interest rates high,
I don't
I'm
think.
not going to get the numbers that I want.
I mean, what kind of price would you want?
What?
What kind of price would you want?
I don't know. I probably want to be I don't really want to like.
No. Look, I mean, you're not wasting my time. I just look. I mean, in order to get you to a 5 cap, I mean, there's got to be some substantial upside, at least, right? Like, at least I have something to work towards, right? Because I mean, for 4.9%, I could just leave my money in the bank. So I mean,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to sell that. I don't think this is tremendous upside. Someone spent the time and worked the building. The problem is that they're stabilized.
how many units? I mean, like, do you have a larger building? I mean, in order to pay a 5 cap, I'd have to be buying at least like 15, 20 plus units.
They're small.
So, okay, and I mean, would you be open to something? So let's just see here. Give me 1 second. I mean, what do you think your net income is? 100 grand based on what it is? Okay, so look, between you and I mean, if I got you an offer for a 5 cap, that is that like what 1.95, 2 million? I'm just doing off the top of my head. It's like what, $2 million? Well, because like, listen, this is your cell phone, Jeff. I hold a license, but I'm calling you to buy the building. I'm looking to buy the building.
For yourself, you mean?
Yes, exactly.
Let me look at the bill and kind of revisit it. I didn't really work these buildings.
Okay, nice. I mean, look, I could probably send you a few things also. I mean, I have a lot of stuff I've been looking at, but I'm not I'm not a developer. I only buy existing stuff, right? So I say no to a lot of things that might be a decent development opportunity. Sure. Yeah, it's on the tax record. Yeah, like why don't I do this? I'll text you my info. Why don't we see if we can do? I mean, look, if it's like 15 units, like you said, I would be open to possibly doing a 5 cap. I would 100% be open to a 5 cap, but it's got to be like at least something like that because I got to have some long term upside. Well, look, I mean, look, look, I know you could sit tight. Yeah. Well, what's your? Sure. No, that's fine. Listen, okay, cool. What's your email, by the way? What was the last three? You said ETV at the end? Sorry, that's why you were just getting cut out. Oh, Dev. Got it. Easy. Got it. All right, that's easy. Cool. Awesome, Jeff. I'll shoot you a text momentarily, and then we'll catch up next week. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, so I mean, look, guys, ready? He's got a deal. I actually like this deal a lot, actually. Let me be very clear. I like this deal a lot. If it's actually what he's saying, it's 15 units, wants a 5% cap rate. But the price per unit I can probably get this at a 5% cap rate, I think would be awesome. If hypothetically the income is where he said it is, right? Like, I'll buy a 5% cap rate if I'm buying it at a steal of a price per unit, right? So that's why I was very interested to kind of get a gauge of what he thinks the income is. Smaller units, 1 beds and maybe studios. Didn't say, but he said smaller. I mentioned an income of 100K, which puts this at 2 million, and I would be definitely interested at 2 million. Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is that, again, I'm going to delete the numbers because there is no reason to keep it in the dialer. By the way, guys, we're ending the stream at 11 o'clock. So just letting you know, I actually am flying to New York today to go celebrate my grandmother's 90th birthday. So we're going to hang out in Manhattan for a couple days, and then we're going to fly home Sunday. Anyways, very interesting deal. I'm very, very interested. See, like, I didn't make an offer on the very first thing. I kind of put a number out there, right? 100K net, which I was trying to get him to agree to see how it would go. And I think we're getting there. So, anyways, like, right, like, everyone has this goal to make 100 grand their first year, right? This is what 100 grand looks like, right? And it's like, to me, it's like, guys, like that. It's only like 8 grand a month, which if you guys are prospecting the right way and you guys are consistent in making your calls, like, all of you guys can make between 20 and 50K a month, right? Like, all of you have the ability to make 50K a month. This is what 50K a month looks like. This is 50K. This is what $50,000 looks like, cash.
To connect to.
Right? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, put things in perspective, guys. Like, you have the ability. It's not like it's an infinite amount of money, guys. Like, we're talking about, you can hold it in your hands. That's how little money making 50 grand a year or 50 grand a month or even 100 grand a month is just making this on a monthly basis. And the coolest part is, my philosophy, right, is that if you can make this in a year, you can make it in a month. If you can make it in a year, you can make it in a month. That's my philosophy, right? Because it's like, okay, well, clearly, if you learn how to make it in a year, if you can just speed up the process, because you can track the metrics and say, okay, well, what did I do to earn it in a year? And then if you could just be able to work out those numbers, which is what I teach, right? If you can learn how to make it in a year, right, you just speed up the process of how to do it in a month. That's literally what money is. It's just the speed and the rate of earning it, right? If you want to learn how to make more, right? If you're making 100 grand, you want to learn how to make more, right? What ends up happening is that you just have to learn how to speed up the time frames,
Voice messaging system.
which is literally like, you have, let's just say you made 1,000 calls a month, okay? 1,000 calls a month, and you spoke to 100 people a month, okay? You said you had 12,000 calls, 1,200 conversations, and you closed 12 deals at 8 grand or whatever. That made you $100,000. Imagine all you had to do now is just condense that and do all that in a month, right? Make 12,000 calls a month, speak to 1,200 people a month, okay? And then you can close the same size transactions, or you could even do higher price point deals. Like, that's how simple it is, guys, right? Like, if you do 1,200 conversations a month, which some people are like, oh, this is way too much, way too many calls or conversations. If you do it on 20 days, literally 1,200 conversations a month, working only 20 days a month,
The person you're trying to reach
is only 60 conversations a day, people. 60 conversations a day, and that's only working Monday through Friday. If you work an extra day a month, right, that's 24. 1,200 divided by 24, that's only 50 conversations a day. If you work one day on the weekends, 50 conversations. So you understand, like, it's just speeding up the process because, like, that'll make you 100. If all that over the course of a year made you 100 grand in the year, you just got to condense timeframes. That's what this is about. And I'm going to talk about condensing timeframes and exactly how to do it specifically on the event on February 27th. If you're interested in joining us, February 27th, we're going to do a 2 to 3 hour live. It was going to be live with me on Zoom. The registration link is in the description on this YouTube channel right now. Make sure you jump in. We are going to sell out tickets. It is free, 100% free. If you'd like to join us, please do. I'm going to teach you how to make an extra $100,000 this year. Okay. If you implement everything I tell you to do, you will make an extra 100 grand this year alone. Okay. And I'll even give you all the details of what my buyer criteria is, exactly what my buyers are looking for. So if you do come across it, we can do some business, right? Like if you're watching this right now, and you come across some interesting deals, email me at info@henryeisenstein.com. Send me an email, info@henryeisenstein.com. And I would love to take a look at the deals that you have. And maybe, just maybe, we can do some business together. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we'll do some business together. If it's a good enough deal, I'm always looking to buy great deals. Hello? Yeah, hi, my name is Henry. I was calling for the property owner of the building on Pittman Avenue in Ocean Grove. This is Telyana.
Which property?
11 Pittman Avenue.
Yeah. And what's the problem?
There's no problem at all. I was just calling you because my partner and I actually just sold a few properties locally, and we're looking to do a 1031 exchange. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the property.
I cannot hear you well enough. You sold the property, and what do you need from me?
No. So I'll say it again. So my name is Henry. I sold a property locally, and we're looking to do a 1031 exchange. So I was just curious if you'd be at all open to selling the property you have on Pittman Avenue.
I see what you mean. Not really.
Okay. I mean, if you got a fantastic number for it, is it something you'd even remotely consider, or is this something that you're just completely off the table about?
Well, there's always fantastic numbers that are interesting, but we don't really have the interest right now to sell it.
Got it. Okay. Well, look, do you happen to have anything else that's possibly larger than this that you would consider selling? Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be this building specifically. I just need to move quite a few $1 million. We have one other property we're already looking at, but I definitely need a couple other options here.
Just out of curiosity, what would you be offering?
Well, that's why I called you. I mean, look, I'm not just going to blurt a number over the phone because you'll probably hate me because I don't have any information. I know it's probably a 4-family property, 7 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, around 3,000 square feet. I can put 2 and 2 together and I can do some online due diligence, but I don't want to just throw a number at you.
Right. Yeah. Well, I understand that you're time pressed. We really, at this point, we're enjoying it, and
That's fine. I mean, do you happen to have any other? Do you have any other properties you might consider selling besides this one?
No, not in New Jersey. No.
Okay. I mean, I'd buy out of state if you have something.
No, I'm good. But
Okay.
thank
No,
you
I appreciate you very
for-
much. Yeah. Thank you so much. Have a great day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete every other number besides hers, and then I'll keep her on a 12-month follow-up. Okay. And we're going to move on to the next. Anyways, it's 10:54. Do not forget to register for the event on February 27th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk about how to make an extra $100,000 this year. Check out Tucker Carlson's interview with Putin. I think you'll find it very interesting. I found it very interesting. Definitely gave me a little bit more awareness about a few things. Make sure you're doing your own due diligence. Hey, Julia?
What? I'm sorry?
Yeah, hi, Julia. I'm sorry, I was looking for the property owner of a building on Union Street in New Brunswick. I might have the wrong number.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Sorry about that. Have a great day.
That's okay, you too.
Thanks. Goodbye. So it taught me that you really got to do your own due diligence. You really got to know. I mean, look, if Putin will take my combo, I would love to have a conversation with him. I actually would love to bring a few people to also talk with him. Like, I'd love to hear Patrick but David's questions for Putin. Hence the valuetainment.
Time to reach is not available.
Because I'm
At
a
the
big
top.
fan of Patrick. I love Patrick but David. He does awesome content. If you don't know who he is, check him out. Yeah, me and
Automated voice messaging system.
so anyways, very interesting interview. I definitely would tell you to check it out. Going to be hopping on a plane in like an hour or two, so we're going to have to jump off in a few minutes. If you guys have any other questions, make sure you drop it in the chat box down below. Hello? Yeah, I'm sorry, I have the wrong number, Barbara. My apologies. Just moving on. I want to get people on the phone. Let's go. I want people on the phone. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat box. Let's make it happen, people. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking for Julie.
I'm sorry, looking for who?
Julie. Yeah, my name is Henry. I was calling about a property on Union Street.
Who are you with?
I run my own small investment company.
Okay.
Thanks. I will call it live. I'm going to call. Listen, if it goes based off of politics, I think the Chiefs are going to win. If it goes based off of actual skill, it's going to be the Niners. So the fact that I think politics is controlling everything, I think the Chiefs are going to win.
Henry.
Yes.
Okay. I talked to Julie, and Julie said that right now they're not interested in selling anything, but thank you for calling.
Got it. Okay. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. All right, let's move on. 2 minutes and we're going to rock and roll. By the way, we're going to give away 2 free one-on-one calls with yours truly today. 2 free one-on-one calls with yours truly. We're going to do that in 2 minutes. Am I going to be cold calling on Sunday? Oh, will I be calling? Oh, Super Bowl Sunday. I'm flying home. I'm probably going to get back at like 2 or 3 o'clock, so probably not. Yeah, hello, Renzo. Yeah, hi, my name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Mass Court in Passaic. How you doing? I was calling you because my partner and I just sold off a building locally, and we're going through a 1031 exchange. And I was just curious if you'd be totally against selling the building.
No, I'm not selling it now.
Got it. Should I follow up with you at a certain period of time? I mean, we got to spend a few $1,000,000. So, I mean, we already have one organized. And he hung up on me. All right, one more. We're going to do one more call, and then we're going to do the live stream giveaway. One more call, and then we're going to do a live stream giveaway. If you want to enter the live stream if you want to enter for a free one-on-one call, give me a thumbs up in the chat down below. Give me a thumbs up in the chat down below. Let me see who's on right now. If you want to enter, you have 60 seconds to enter. Give me a thumbs up in the chat down below. Drop it in the chat box down below. Give me a thumbs up if you want to enter.
Again, press any key to continue.
And we're going to go to the next. You got to put a thumbs up in the chat below. You got don't give not the video. You got to put it in the chat. You got to put a thumbs up in the chat below. If you want a one-on-one call with me, you want to enter into the free giveaway. We're giving away 2 free sessions today. Rudy wants to enter. Who else wants to enter? We got one. This is a free one-on-one call with me. That's all it is. A free one-on-one coaching call with me. Keep putting in the chat. We got Sean who put it in there. Rudy put it in. What else we got? Anybody else coming in? Hello? Yeah, hi. I'm sorry. My name is Henry. I was calling you about a building you own on Jordan Avenue in Jersey City. Got it. You don't own anything. Okay. Sorry about that. Have a great day. LOL. Gotta love it. All right, now we're going. Here we go. Now we're starting to get some people entering. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, cool. Ready? We're going to do the live stream giveaway. I'm going to pause the dialer. Give me 1 second. Let me pause this, mute this. All right, here we go. Let me shut this all off. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're going to do the live stream giveaway. Here we go. We're going to give away Anthony Magnano. Congratulations, Anthony Magnano. Schedule a call in the description down below. All you got to do is put a in the description at the very, very bottom. It says, where did you come from? Just say live stream giveaway, live stream. But anyways, you go in the description down below. You want to be coached by me. It's a free coaching session. Make sure you fill that out. You're going to get one of them. And number two, let's see who we got. We're going to give it to Mr. You know what? We're going to give away 3. We're going to do Joe. Go ahead, Joe. Joe Chicas and Rudy. Congratulations to the winners. Make sure you schedule your call. We're going to do 3. Rudy, Joe Chicas, and Anthony Magnano. Congratulations on your one-on-one call. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. I got to go jump on a plane, and I'm going to head up to New York. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning in. And go out and make your calls, people. Let's make some money. Take care.